Hello and welcome to a brand new series on my channel. This is called Signature Scents, where I make perfumes for your favorite creators. The first ever guest on this show is someone that is super special to me. This person is a Mexican beauty and lifestyle creator who lives in Sydney, Australia. She has over 35,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram and is personally my favorite creator out of any genre, anywhere. And I also happen to have the privilege of being her boyfriend. So our guest today is the one and only Isabel Negrete Villa.
Hello everyone, it is so good to be here.
Hello Isabel, thank you so much for coming on the show today.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.
So what this show is gonna be is I'm gonna do a quick catch up with our guests, and we're gonna talk about the perfumes that they love and the perfumes that they feel represent them, but also what they're looking for in a scent. And then I'm gonna go away, I'm gonna make them a perfume, and then we're gonna come back and I'm gonna present it to them and they're gonna tell me what they think. Alrighty, so Isabel, you have brought 5 perfumes with you today.
Yes, I have.
Care to take me through your first perfume?
Yes. So we're gonna kick things off with my absolute favorite perfume in the whole world. If it wasn't for the fact that winter is coming up in Australia, I would wear this all year long. And the perfume I'm talking about is Dawson by Diptyque. Now this, see, I can still smell it and it's like, I love this. I absolutely love this.
So what do you love about the perfume?
It's soft, it's floral, it's so good. I think I can narrow it down to loving just how soft it is.
Do you mind if I have a bit of a smell?
Yeah.
Let's give this a go. So I get really heavy like white floral from that. I do know that Dawson in particular is a very tuberose heavy fragrance. Is tuberose in particular a scent note that you like to?
Yes. Funny you say that because a couple of weeks ago, actually, you read me to filth when he was like, yeah, almost every single perfume you like is a white floral. and then it's like, it was a movie. I just had like a massive mirror breaking moment where I thought to myself, he's right. I do love a white floral. I do love a tuberose. It's one of my favorite scents. Yeah, so good. I love it.
Beautiful. Alrighty.
Now, just because I am a creature of habit, I also want to mention the Floral Street Sweet Almond Blossom perfume. This is also a white floral, but something that's different between this one and Dawson, I will say, is that to me, this one, it's fresh.
Yeah, to me, it's that like you can get the white floral there. To me, the Dawson's a very indolic white floral, whereas this one's a lot more of like there's that fresher. There's a little bit of a fruitiness to it. Yeah. I'm not sure exactly the fruit to describe. Maybe like a pear or an apple at the top or something like that.
Yeah.
Very maybe slightly citrus.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think I do have a track record of liking a white floral, but also something citrusy, fresh. I think for me, what I can narrow down my perfume taste in is something you can put out of the you can put on after you shower and it just makes you feel fresh and just clean. But now we're gonna go to a different spectrum of fragrances. I have 2 vanilla coated perfumes that I really love, and I wore these 2 in particular pretty much layered all winter last year.
So let's give this a go. So we got Vanilla Leather from BDK.
So good.
And then the Billie Eilish perfume here as well.
So good.
Let's have a smell of BDK. So this also does have a little bit of a white floral to it, but it is a lot darker. The leather, I actually personally don't really get a lot in it. It is like a really nice, sweet, gourmand take on a floral fragrance, which I really like.
So good.
And I think is very U-coated.
So good. Also incredible.
This isn't honestly too dissimilar. This is kind of a little bit more, I'd say, powdery.
Yes, which is funny because when I was a teenager, Chanel No. 5 was like my go-to perfume. Also, why was I 15 wearing Chanel No. 5? Anyways, I do love a good powdery scent.
Diva's gonna be a diva.
Diva's always been a diva.
Let's say your last one that you've got for me.
And last but not least, oh wow, pretends to be shocked, we have Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian.
This is one I do know quite well. Very sweet, still has that floral to it. I think there is a little bit of a rose element to Love Don't Be Shy.
Yeah.
But the trademark, in my opinion, of Love Don't Be Shy is that marshmallow that you get straight away at the open.
Yeah.
What in particular, I suppose, about Love Don't Be Shy draws you in?
I think it's what you just mentioned, the marshmallow component of it. I think that's why it's so popular. It's so unique. I don't think any other brand can do marshmallow the way Kilian does, and that's why I love it so much.
So I'm going to be making you your own custom fragrance based on my interpretation of you, your content, and the perfumes that you have shown me today.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I know Isabel very, very well. So I do have already a bit of an idea of what I want to do, but I do want to ask you, is there what would you want to look for out of a custom fragrance made for you?
I'm seeing all of my perfumes. If you could just like make a baby
Okay.
based on very specific characteristics in what you see here,
Okay.
I will be very impressed.
All right, cool. I have my brief, so I guess it's time to create. Isabel, I will see you later.
Bye. Bye.
And we're gonna come back here, but Isabel won't be here, so.
Bye.
Now, I have put together a concept that I want to do for this particular fragrance. Now, the key notes that I'm aiming for is tuberose and marshmallow. So I do have a tuberose base that I am going to use. It is quite indolic, so I think it will lean a little bit more towards that Dosong kind of scent. And as for marshmallow, I have just thrown together a little bit of an accord using ethylene brassylate, vanillin, heliotropin, ambretylide maltol, styryl acetate, gamma-nonylactone, and delta-decalactone. So it's a little bit of a balancing act to try and work out what the best levels of those are going to be, but I'll be able to work it out during the perfumery process. I've gone with some floral enhancers, such as hedione. We've got a little bit of citrus at the top as well, and I'm going to be using orange and bergamot essential oils to provide that, and also use some ginger to kind of bridge it and help with the freshness. I've also added a little bit of neroli in there as well, plus with some sandalwood, patchouli, and oak moss in the underlayer to kind of get a little bit of that Chanel No. 5 base vibe. Isabel did mention that's something she did use a lot as a teenager, so giving her a little bit of that, I know, that nostalgia factor to it at the base. But I've got a pretty complex formula in front of me, so I guess all I've got to do really is go and make it. I will see you guys back here when it is finished. Alrighty, after a little bit of work, we finally have the final fragrance, label and all. So I didn't really make too many changes from that original formula. I just played around a little bit with the levels of the tuberose base. That was the key thing that I just wasn't quite getting. But I've got something now that I am pretty happy with, to be honest. I think I have nailed the marshmallow and tuberose, and they're really at the forefront. But there is also a little bit of kind of like almost a spiciness to it as well, which is really, really cool. Just adds that little bit of extra layer of dimension. And I have trialed it on the dry down. It does have that little bit of darkness, but does also retain its puffiness and creaminess and sweetness as well. So honestly, overall, I am super, super happy with this fragrance. Now, this fragrance I am calling Chiquita, because that is the first nickname I ever gave to Isabel. I've got this label on it here. I'll put it up on the screen and show you what it is. We have this kind of like vision or dream that we always tell each other of kind of like this ideal day. And this scene is pretty much representative of that beautiful sunny day in a field full of flowers. And it's something that we always tell each other, especially on days where we're not feeling our best. We always remind each other and take each other to this place that this label represents. So hopefully on the days that aren't as great, this fragrance can help take Isabel to a little bit of a happier place. Overall, I'm super happy with this particular fragrance. This one for now will remain a one of a kind only for her. We might see it come out a bit further down the track. But anyway, I am gonna go present this to Isabel. Luckily, I don't need to go anywhere because we live in the same house. So we'll be right back and I'll be able to give this to her. Alrighty, we are back. Hello again, Isabel. Welcome back to the show.
Hello.
So I have made a fragrance for you.
I'm excited.
So I have called the fragrance Chiquita, because it's based off the nickname I first ever gave you when we were dating.
Yeah.
So you wanted me to create like a baby of all of those fragrances that you showed me a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that's correct.
So what I've done is I've picked out a few key notes out of those fragrances.
Okay.
So in particular, I went with the tuberose out of Dosong. I know that's probably your favorite note, so I really wanted to highlight that. I also wanted to take out the marshmallow from Kilian's Love Don't Be Shy as well and really bring that to the forefront.
Yeah.
So in a way, it's kind of a baby between those two fragrances.
Yeah.
But it does have some elements of the other ones. You do have quite a nice creamy vanilla base. And also I was a little bit inspired by your Chanel No. 5 story.
Yeah.
So what I've done is I've taken a little bit of like a sandalwood, patchouli, and oak moss base, similar to what you would get in Chanel No. 5.
Yes.
And I've added it into this as well. So we'll have that little bit of like darkness to it as well.
Yeah.
But anyway, here is the perfume for you.
Oh, you did the...
I did a little label for it as well.
The tree and the sunny day. Whoa. Okay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, you need to try it. I'm excited, but also a little bit nervous, but I'm excited to see what you think.
Okay, right away, I am getting that marshmallow you were talking about, especially, it's like giving, she's like, love, don't be shy, but she's like a long distant cousin. Ah, that's so fresh. All right. Oh my God. Wait, what the, excuse my language. Oh, that's so good. I am getting that powdery scent. Can I explain it? I'm sorry, I'm not an expert in perfumes as all of you guys, but what I can tell you is that I'm getting marshmallow. There's something powdery about it, and I'm also getting the floral. But same thing as Love, Don't Be Shy. It's like it's giving hints of Dawson, but no, she's like, this thing is like a whole different thing by itself.
I'm so glad that you like it.
I love it. Thank you so much.
When I asked for your vision, how close do you reckon this is to what you were imagining?
The thing is, right, to me, I feel like I gave you a bit of a complex brief because I was like, oh yeah, make it floral, but also make it like Love, Don't Be Shy, and give me marshmallows. And like, I had no expectations because I didn't even know if something like that was achievable or possible, but that is so good. I think I would say, yes, you did meet my expectations. Overall, that's what I'm trying to say. It's incredible.
See guys, I'm a good perfumer, all right?
He is. I just know that if I, like, whenever I wear this out, people are gonna be like, oh, what are you wearing? Sorry, just something I bought for me. One of a kind. Sorry, babes. Sorry, babes. It's so good.
Alrighty. Well, I am so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being a part of this little experiment for the first time as well. Yeah. Really do appreciate it. If you are into the beauty and fashion and lifestyle side of content, I do very much highly recommend checking out Isabel's content. Not only does she have great insight, she's also extremely talented, great in front of the camera, and also is an elite editor. Content is super entertaining and super informative. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. If you are new here, please consider following or subscribing, depending on where you're watching. But that is all from us today, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.